Mune Gatame, the chest hold, is a great illustration of how important position really is in all forms of grappling, but especially here at Welcome Mat. We consider this the fundamental position to get an opponent in on the ground. What you're seeing is what often is called the side position or side mount. We call it the chest hold. We use Mune Gatame, the old judo, the traditional terminology from judo, but it works quite well here. The idea here is to hold your opponent to the ground for as long as it takes to beat him. As Sean Watson once said, plant him there till he quits. And that's exactly what this is about. You can see the many positions you start with and end up in holding your opponent on his back. As you see, Kolden is holding Derrick here in a standard Mune Gatame position. He flattens out, heavy hips to the ground, and he's showing some various ways of shooting his legs different positions and controlling Derrick should he need to keep him there for the full 25 seconds for a judo match, or 20 seconds for sambo or freestyle judo to pick up points before he works a submission. The side hold, or I should say the chest hold from the side position, is a fundamental position we use to dominate the opponent. From this position we can work in many different ways, to north-south position, Kamishi Hogatame, over the top, to the mount or Tateshi Hogatame, or any other situations, arm locks, chokes, or holds. The chest hold is the fundamental hold down that we teach at Welcome Mat. This is one of the primary core techniques of jiu-jitsu and certainly of judo. You'll see this used all the time in your career, no matter what level you compete at or practice at. As you can see from all these different positions, as what we see here is a high tripod position to hold your opponent. The idea is to keep him there until you decide you want to make him submit, or you win by the virtue of winning by ippon in judo for a 25-second hold down. Just remember, keep your hips low, knees wide, heavy hips to the mat. Keep your chest on him. That's why it's called chest hold, Mune Gatame. You're keeping your chest on his chest. You keep him there for as long as you want him. There you can see flatten out, shoot through, ride him any position. Think of this not so much as a pin where you have to pin his shoulders on the mat, but you want to control him there for an extended period of time, as long as you need to, till you decide what you want to do, a submission hold or other technique. As you can see, it's more of a ride than a pin, because a pin just merely pins his shoulders to the mat. We're planting him to the ground and not letting him up. It's an immobilization, and we're restraining him to the ground. A great move.